Micarta Monday Shop Talk, everybody. I got what I wanted done out by the street. I have a wisteria vine there. This is the time of year there's no leaves on there, but this invading vine, it's really hard to get to after the wisteria blossoms and greens up. It gets in there and just chokes it up. So every year, this time of year, I go in there, climb all in there. That stuff has thorns, not the wisteria, this invading vine. So I have to get in there. Usually I use my Trident Elite. Yep, my SOG Elite. I kind of saw through it to get all the little stuff deep down in there. This morning, after I secured this sheath, what it was, my belt loop just wasn't tight enough. And I got it fixed. It ain't going nowhere. This thing is heavy. I took my, it was a good time to test it. Took my Scout 3 tracker, and got in there. And this thing is chunky. I even got a place there. I had a little oak tree coming up, and I was able to chop that out. So that was pretty cool. I did it out in the street. I could have videoed that, but I didn't want to, right there at the street, cars going by. I didn't feel like doing that. But I got more stuff around the house. You'll probably see me using this. It felt great on the belt. Absolutely love it. I love the sheath, the way this one came out. Okay, speaking of sheaths, I love the way this one came out. See how it formed overnight? I like that larger logo, the stamped in great. This thing is so comfortable. And today I got to do its first throws. Yep, I did some water bottle slicing. Don't know if I got into tube slicing yet, but I did the water bottle slicing as first throws, and I mean, it stuck in there just like I thought. That wedged top that I put in there, yep. And if you notice, the camo's almost gone. Yep, I polished it as much as I could out. I like the way it looks now. I wasn't happy with the subtle. It's just, it didn't take real good on this. I didn't prep it right. There's a way to do it. There's like 2 stages. And so I'm happy with this look right there. I am. I like it. It's not really like satin. It's almost blued. You know what I mean? But this is the Scout 4. It passed, man. This thing, I ended up throwing probably about 40 throws with this. So it's been a few days since I threw. That was great. So I got about 40 throws on that. That's the Scout thing. Micarta this morning, I pulled this out of my display case on the wall. These are the ones I did way back. This is the Spyderco Bow River. I had the satin finish and the G10 scales, and this was the black finish with G10 scales. The other one's in the kitchen. It's a fantastic budget-friendly knife. Makes, what a great leather sheath, okay? That alone is worth the money, the low money you spend on there, it is. I added this lanyard to it, and I removed the G10 scales on it because they were kind of slippery. So I put my Micarta scales on it a while back. I tweaked it out today. I pulled it out, tweak it out. And I did the treading. I did my own hardware here. Okay. I also added a lanyard hole. Pretty awesome, isn't it? It's 8CR 13 MOV steel and very sharp. The other one I got inside the kitchen. It's really cool. And I use it. So that's the Spyderco Bow River Customized. I did a short video on that. I did a tube slicing with it too, just to check it out. Fits great in the sheath. Okay. Lastly, I'd like to thank my friend George. He's very active in the blade community. Also on my Facebook. He's a member of a blade group on there too, and he posted this morning his top Zabo Express. He's got a heck of a collection too of all knives, and he posts every day. I love it. This morning he's probably got more than the 3 he showed. He showed his Zabo Express double-edged daggers. He had them customized too. He's got some serrations, one all the way up and one partial. Great job, George. You gave me the idea. I throw this weekly anyway, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to take that out and throw it. So I did, and it's single edge, but look what I did after I did the video. I just did that before I did this video. Look, it's so easy. It was a single edge, and look what I did to the top. And I just now did it, so I'm not even sure if, so I just got a little bit more to do on that. So that's the double-edged deck. I knew you could. That's all. they profiled it so well that all you had to do was do what I did. I just changed the grit to I got knife sharpening grit on my 1x30-inch belt sander, and just profiled it. And then I'll take the other grit and give it a good sharp. It's pretty sharp right now. So now I got a double-edged dagger. I preferred the single edge, but what the heck, you know, I got the jipping right there. It's well balanced. I threw this and also did a chew cutting. Yep. So thanks, George, for the idea, for the content. Yeah. I throw it all the time, just don't video it all the time. By the way, I changed my video. I'm going to try it on this one here, not the one I did my first throws on. Okay. But I went back to the old way, and what it was, I throw it 3 or 4 times, and it all counts. I got to get everything in 60 seconds. That's the editing part. Is you got to knock it down to 60 seconds or less. They do have a 3-minute now, short videos, but people don't watch them. I guess my stuff's not interesting, but they don't watch 3 minutes. Most people like 30 seconds. Anyway, what I do, I throw it, and then I set my camera up because I'm continuing to throw, and I set the camera up so they can see it going in the board. So it does 2 things. That's the way I did when I first started. It shows it going in the target, how deep it goes. Because I get a lot of comments, you know, they get tired of walking back and forth, and then it's, you know, you got to throw that, son. You're not going deep enough. Well, it does go deep. You just don't see it. So that's why I'm going to do it. It's kind of like an up close and personal, right at my target, and you can see the way it goes in. So I'm going to do that, kind of a new format, returned format, the way I used to do. And this is a modified sheath. So George, if you see something different, what I did, this is the Kydex or molded sheath that it comes with. And you know the metal clip it had? I took leather and did a leather sandwich like I did on a lot of knives. And then I took an SE6 belt clip. You can order these. And it mounts perfect. Okay. I could have done 4 screws, but I just cut that off right there. And it's solid. I'd like this better because it drops it down lower. Okay, that's Micarta Monday. Hope everybody had a great day. The weather was perfect. I'll get back out in the yard tomorrow. I'm trying to do a little odds and ends this week because next week is when I start crawling. Yep, I'm going in the rat tunnel and do some work underneath the house. That's going to take a while. Y'all take care. Sog out.